What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode, and today we are talking about what the title suggests. So we did sell the BMW 550i. Now, to add some context to that situation, when I bought the car, I remember I mentioned to y'all that was a car that I always wanted, which was factual. And when I did want to buy it, it was bought from somebody else last minute. Didn't get to experience the car, didn't get to own the car, so it was what it was. So this time around, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna do my thing, and say that I had it and drive it. Now, when I got it, there was some work that needed to be done on it, which I did myself. And it drove pretty smooth after that. I mean, it was really good. Only thing is, that car at this point of my life wasn't what I was looking for it to be, technically. You know, it wasn't what I was expecting all across the board, which is fine, you know, because, you know, sometimes you just gotta accomplish something that you always wanted to accomplish, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So I'm like, cool. After that, I said, let's put it up for sale. Because I did what I really kind of wanted to do. Now, I didn't mod it only because when I got in it and I drove it, it was like, it wasn't that type of car. It was more of a cruiser, more of a, you know, yeah, I'm capable at times, but that's not usually what I want to do as far as driving and pushing it hard, stuff like that. So I'm like, that's not really what I'm looking for, but it's cool. So sold the car, y'all. Ended up flipping it, which is also cool as well, because that was always going to be my second option with that car. So being that I did what I did, I said, cool, I'll leave two options open, and I took that option, was able to sell it for a good price, made profit on it as well. So I came out that deal pretty well. I believe I bought that car for around $2,800, and I ended up selling it for $4,800. Yeah, I put a couple hundred in it, not too crazy, but I still came out on top, so I'm not mad. And it was a lot of car for the price. I still gave a deal, you see what I'm saying? I could have went up a little higher, but I'm like, you know, let me bless him. Who's a younger dude, he seemed cool. And again, I knew I didn't need the car, and I wasn't gonna allow it to just sit, because I hate that. I'd rather it go to somebody who can actually use the car and do what they want to do with it. So I did that. Now, going forward, we will have to spin the block, of course, on Beamer Nation most likely, or quote unquote Cadillac. But we're gonna just leave that there. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna just leave that there. What we may get, if y'all really been following the channel, you'll know what we are looking for. But if you haven't been following the channel, I advise you do that, because you'll know what I'm talking about. There's two cars that I'll be willing to get right now, but the price, of course, needs to be perfect. Everything needs to align, and be what it is. So I'm just staying patient. I'm gonna do what I need to do to get it. Other than that, y'all, we still out here at the dealer. It actually wasn't bad last month neither. Once again, this has just been an experience, but I'm not mad at it. It's something that I kind of expected, but it's highs and lows like everything else in life personally. But I'm not mad at it though, because it's still, like, based on my location, it's still better than what it could be, or what most people would think it would be, in a sense, for me as well. But we're going to still continue to elevate y'all. Y'all know how that goes. We're going to continue to do what we need to do. I'm going to still keep y'all updated. The market right now for cars is decent. You know, people are still coming out there, still buying their cars. They're still doing what they need to do. But again, it's not everyone, because everyone don't have the funds and or the credit to get approved for said cars, which is understandable based on how the economy looks right now. And to be honest, when it comes to the brand of Honda, a lot of smart financial people actually choose the brand of Honda. So you have to look at it from a perspective of people who see the government being closed are looking at it as, this is not a good time to buy a car, which is understandable. You see what I'm saying? If your job or your funds rely solely on what's happening in the government, then absolutely, that's going to be something that's going to affect you, and you may think twice about and maybe not want to jump into. 100% understand that. But for other people, they just need a car. You know, and for those people, yeah, if they're decent enough, they can come in, we put them in one. And there's a lot of different incentives as well going for Honda that y'all could jump into, depending on where your credit is and depending on, you know, how long you've been building your stuff, whatever. You don't have to have amazing credit to get into a Honda. I'm sure y'all know that. But still, it's a great car to get into if you need something for a long term that just get A to B, do what you need to do. So I think it's still great to buy right now. There is definitely decent prices. It's actually a buyer's market and not a seller's market right now, so y'all got to take that into consideration. But I do believe that if you do get into the market currently right now, you can get a deal that's going to last you a long period of time and you'll be happy about it. So yeah, y'all, that's gonna be the video of the day. Of course, you already know I'm gonna keep y'all updated, in tune of what's going on, not only in the car market, but what we got going on as well. If y'all want to see more videos like me covering, you know, and doing what I was doing before, giving y'all top 5 cars of what you could buy potentially, you know, luxury cars, sports cars, economy cars, whatever the case may be. If y'all want me to jump back into that, let me know. If y'all like this type of content, also let me know in the comment section below. Of course, if you like this video, you know what to do. Like the video, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, and just like that, I'm out of here. Peace.